Hey, what's up, LEGO Star Wars fans and YouTubers? This is Derek Von S, and in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the first Master Builder series, the LEGO Star Wars Betrayal at Cloud City, set number 75222. This has 2,812 pieces, and it contains 20 minifigures, along with the Han Solo and Carbonite. This was released on October 18th of 2018, and this product is now retired. I got this on Bricklink a few months back for $350 from Europe, including shipping. So you can still pick this up on eBay or Bricklink if you'd like to buy it. Here's the inside box that came with it, with the really cool quote, "I've just made a deal that'll keep the Empire out of here forever," by Lando Calrissian. And there's some really cool artwork on the front and back. Here's the instruction book, and it's a pretty substantial book. It has 385 pages. This is a great playset that you can recreate the whole entire ending of The Empire Strikes Back. I think it's even still a nice display set. They captured the overall shape of the Cloud City, and I know obviously they couldn't suspend this up in the air. I'm glad it's not covered, and there's lots of room to recreate scenes and place minifigures. I think this is a really cool set for the money, and I'm gonna show you all the minifigures at the end of the video. But first I want to do a quick little overlook and a walkthrough of the set. It's split up into 4 different sections here by these beams, so that kind of splits up the rooms a little bit better. Here's the little micro scale version of the Cloud City with all the buildings that goes right in the middle there. If you want to move this set, you'll have to unslide that part on the carbon freezing chamber, and also here on the landing platform. That way you can move this if you'd like. It's a pretty heavy set, but it's not too bad. You can store this on a shelf if you'd like. 2 of these sections are almost reminiscent of the Death Star here, with these pieces on the side. Okay, now I'm going to do a walkthrough and a more detailed look at this. Let me clip these back on. Just like so. Slide that under there. That pops in. Okay, let me spin this around. Okay. Okay, I'll start off here at the landing platform here, which is pretty much at the beginning of The Empire Strikes Back here. Let me shut this door over here. I guess first off I'll go over this Slave one, which is a mini scale version of it, but it's really cool. You can fit a minifigure inside. These large red pieces and this larger green piece are pretty cool. You can snap on his blaster in the back there. There's 2 stud shooters here, which everyone knows how those shoot off. I'll shoot that off in the air. And if you turn this facing forward, the fins move as such, which is really cool. On the back here, there's room to clip on the Han Solo and Carbonite. And there's some cool orange detail from the jet propulsors. And I'll show you, you can put the minifigure in here either way that you like. If you want to put him in the facing forward position, you can just set Boba Fett in here like that. That way you can fly the ship this way if you'd like. Or if you want to make it more movie accurate, you can also clip his legs on here. One sec, here we go. You can put that there, and then you can make it look like the Slave one is flying with Boba Fett in there. Very cool. Okay. Here's the landing platform. It has all these yellow studs going around here. Not too much going on with that there. I'm going to unclip that and move that aside. Here's the front entrance on the landing platform, and this is recreated very well from the movie. They had these two lights on the other side hanging. Unfortunately, they couldn't get the door to go up and down. It goes sideways like this. But this is captured very well. This is very UCS style-ish. Very detailed, very nice. Unfortunately, they don't have a railing, but this is kind of vital to connect the whole set together to walk through to this other section over here, which I'll show you later in the video. Here's the two Bespin Guards, which I thought looked pretty good in front of that there. Okay, and then if you enter in through the door here, that leads into this main hallway, which this had several scenes in the movie actually that I can remember. There's some stickers and some really cool artwork. There's the iconic blue sculpture. They have these really cool arrows hanging off there, or spears, I'm sorry. Then there's also these nice stickered pieces back behind the Lobot. There's a really cool little window with the steps. I think this recreates this portion of Cloud City very well. It has 3 doors where you slide this up on all 3. Here we go. Let me slide this in. Okay. And then lastly over here. So that room actually connects to 3 separate rooms here. Let me move these minifigures out of the way so I can show you them at the end. Okay, this is the room I'm going to call where Luke goes through the door and it shuts behind R2-D2. But this also could be the room where C-3PO gets blasted by the Stormtroopers. So there's also a place here. I thought maybe this could be for IG-88. I couldn't really think of anything else why that would be there. There's a little place where you could store a gun if you like. There's 2 seats here. There's some really nice greebling with these pipes here. So this is a really cool room here. And to shut these, you just move that and it closes. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the lounge area, where I've placed Princess Leia in her more dress garb outfit. They've covered up this white pretty well here. There's kind of some dead space that you can see over here, but this is okay. That's the iconic sculpture that was in the middle of the room. They have some big stickers actually in this room. There's that plant in the back. If you'd like, you can put Chewbacca and Han and where C-3PO was a part with Lando in here. And like I said, you can recreate so many scenes from the movies. This is such a cool playset. And here is the dining area, where the most iconically noted for "We'd be honored if you would join us." There's Darth Vader catching Han Solo's blast. There's some more of those spear pieces there. Back here we have a really cool little version of the Cloud City. I think that's really neat. I have thrown a couple extra Darth Vader and Stormtroopers in here, so if you're wondered. This room is pretty cool. This table is neat. You can fit 5 figures on here. These stickers, there's 5 of them all the way around. I'm pretty sure that these are all the same. And this door closes just like that, like in the previous. So then you go back into this hallway, and it leads out here to the third section here. This red room where Lando and Darth Vader were talking about keeping Princess Leia and Chewbacca under his supervision. This leads to actually 2 rooms here. There's that cool window from the garbage room with the incinerator, and here is where the interrogation room takes place. Here is the front of that. These doors are very done very nicely. Even like all these lights and everything, it's very detailed, very nicely. This slides over back and forth just like that. And on the inside here, I've placed Han Solo already. Being interrogated there. Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, and this can be spun around. You can kind of lean him forward into where he kind of gets zapped almost in a way. There's the door there. It actually has this little bed back here, which is actually a different room in the movie. But they kind of put these two together. So there's the bed that goes up and down. If you could see back here, there's actually a little jail back here, where you can put a minifigure inside. It's kind of hard to access this room, but you get the idea. It sticks out there. It almost looks like an elevator on that side, maybe. So they did that pretty well. It also has these 2 clips you can put some blasters on. So there's the interrogation room. Then I'm going to spin it around again. And here's the entrance to the garbage incinerator. Has that really cool stickered piece for the keypad. And this door slides over back and forth just like this. These doors are very detailed and done very well. That's what I really like about this set. Okay, here's the garbage incinerator here. And there I placed IG-88. You can wedge him back here. This piece lifts up and down. So you can make him look like he's deactivated like in the movie. This piece flips up and down. There's the door from this angle. Here's the little conveyor belt where you can take apart C-3PO. I think that's pretty cool. Put Chewbacca, saving him from the Ugnaught there. Which he also can be placed at the computer in the carbon freezing chamber. Okay. There's some room back there, so I put the extra Dio I had. But there's the window back there. Okay. And then if you walk through there, that leads to the hangar, where you kind of just set the twin cloud pod car here. I'll show you in just a minute. That will seat both of these pilots. Okay. Here we have the little clip for their guns. You can put them on there. This is a lot of blank area, but here's a little cool feature where you can put Luke Skywalker in there and make him look like he's like kind of hanging off. He kind of just stands up just like in place there. But you can clip his hand on there if you want to make him look like he's about to fall into space. Okay, and that shuts up like that. Okay, and now I'm going to show you the twin cloud pod car. And there's just some kind of random little tools over there that I didn't mention. Okay. I'm going to use the landing platform. This is another really great ship for its scale. I think it's done very well. This has the 2 stud shooters, which I've swapped around the blue and the green because I think the slave one, I think their blasters are actually orange in color, so I switched those around, but everyone knows how those stud shooters work. But you can fit the cloud car driver, or the pilot, I'm sorry. Just have to put him in the sitting position and kind of try to stick out his arms, and he will fit right in here. And you close up the side and put the top down, and you can fly around your twin cloud pod car. I wish this maybe would have come with maybe an X-Wing of this scale, or even a Millennium Falcon that could have gone on the side. But I don't. That's me just like kind of nitpicking and wanting to recreate the scene even more than it already pretty much is. Okay, throw them in there. Okay, I'm gonna move this aside. Okay, so that was the third section. And then it also leads, which unfortunately this is such a small area. This is where, in the vein where Darth Vader and Luke were first battling after they leave the carbon freezing chamber. So unfortunately there's not a lot of room in here. But there's also a door that leads out to the catwalk here. But first off, I want to show you the last section here with the carbon freezing chamber. And again, unfortunately, these stairs are so iconic where Darth Vader and Luke battle. So I wish they could have made this a little bit more detailed like the rest of the set. They basically do this just so you can have that play feature of putting Han Solo and Carbonite, which I'll place the Han Solo and Carbonite on here. And let me clip this off for a second. Okay, and this mechanism works pretty cool. You just move these back and forth, and you can make it look like Han Solo's going into Carbonite. So that's pretty cool. But again, I wish there could have been maybe some more detail in this. There's just some windows here revealed. This part's pretty open here. If you remove this, here I put C-3PO on Chewbacca's back, which I thought was pretty cool actually. And let me get rid of Han here. Okay, I'm gonna clip this back on. There's the orange pieces here that are wrapped around in a circle. That's really neat. That slides back on just like that. And there's that little computer here. If you I think on the Ugnaught on the box was maybe displayed there. Okay, so now we're going to show you the catwalk here. And this reminds me of the Bespin dual set that just came out. But unfortunately, this window that comes down, this actually should be earlier in the movie, like around over here where he falls out the window. But again, that's just me maybe nitpicking. Here's the little railing. And this part can be flipped up. And if you move this piece just over one over there, you can actually move this whole thing out if you'd like. Which I really don't see any need to do that. This is almost just a standalone cool aspect of the set on its own. I wish there was more room to recreate the Darth Vader and Luke scene in the carbon freezing chamber and over here, but we have this really nice catwalk. It's raised up by these clear pieces, which falls down into space. You can recreate the iconic scene at the end of the movie where Luke Skywalker gets his hand cut off, and Darth Vader says, "Luke, I am your father." And actually, this part right here, you can put Luke's hand on. If you wanted to make him look like he's hanging off that, just for filming purposes, I'm gonna leave that go actually. Okay, let me pop this back on. But this is a really cool part of the set, a big draw to the set, I will admit. Okay, there's another look at that. And now I'm going to show you all of the minifigures in this glorious Betrayel at Cloud City set. Here, first off, we have Darth Vader, which is a cool version. He has the softer cape and the removable helmet, which that reveals the more white toned face. There's some versions of like closer to the Revenge of the Sith where he has more of a skin tone. There's the back of him, which I really don't even think you can really see any detail on that. So there's Darth Vader. And next up, and these are in no particular order, this is Lando Calrissian. And he's really cool. He didn't come with a blaster, but I gave him one since at the end of the movie he got one. But that baby blue shirt is really cool. Let me show you the alternate expression. Let me spin that around. He looks more happy. But this is an exclusive figure, and this is an exclusive cape for this set, which I actually think they got this from an Star Wars like artwork book. But this cape is really nice for Lando Calrissian. This is a really nice minifigure. He's kind of the boss around those parts, so very cool. Next up we have Boba Fett. And this is a great Boba Fett. This is the one that came with the UCS slave one. And he has a leg and arm printing. He just has the angry clone face. There's his blaster. On the back, he has that jetpack with that cool cape that kind of hangs over there. That's a very nice minifigure. Next up, we'll go for Luke Skywalker. And this is in his Bespin gear. And there, with his bruised up eye when he kind of takes a beating from Darth Vader. This came in the Bespin Duel set. If you weren't able to pick up the Cloud City, there's his other expression. I don't think there's anything new. And there's his back printing. Okay. Next up, we'll show you the Han Solo and Carbonite. And this expression, with the handcuffs, you can make him with his eyes closed. So that's pretty cool. There's his alternate expression. He looks pretty scared, like he's about to be tortured in the interrogation room. This is a pretty cool minifigure. Okay. Next up, we'll grab Princess Leia. And in, I think, later in the movie, she didn't have this vest on. This is, I think, more of the beginning of The Empire Strikes Back, but I'm still okay with that. There's her back printing and her alternate expression, which I'm not sure if these face prints are exclusive. Probably not. These were probably used for also the Death Star and a few other sets, but this is a nice Princess Leia figure. Okay, and then you get two of these. This is the Stormtrooper. He just has the angry clone face. But I like these helmets more than the newer ones like that we got in the Advent calendar that don't look like a Family Guy figure, basically. So that's pretty cool. There's the Stormtrooper. Here is the Bespin Guard, or the first Bespin Guard, I would say. He has that really cool hat. It almost looks like the Imperial officer hat. Not too much detail on this. This one doesn't have the mustache. I'll grab the other one now. This one has the mustache. That's the Bespin Guard 2. I thought about maybe getting some extra of these, but I have a bunch of Stormtroopers just from the Death Star and a couple sets that I have. Okay, here is almost a surprise, but a very good inclusion is Lobot. And that's really neat how they captured the back of his head here. This is a very iconic character. Okay, there's Lobot. Okay, and here's the Cloud Car Pilot. And I can just show you one of these because they have the same face expressions on either one. But this is pretty cool. Not a whole lot of detail here, but the helmet's pretty neat. You spin that around, and this will show the alternate expression. This one, he looks more scared. The other one, he has a more serious face or a happier face. Okay, and here we got the Ugnaught, and he comes with this little tool here. You get one of these. It would be also cool to maybe have an extra one of these. I was thinking about maybe. That's a pretty cool molded head there. I like that. He has the short legs. Okay, and these last figures, I don't think are new or anything really surprising. We have a lot of these, as you can see. Here is C-3PO, human-cyborg relations. Okay, and here we have R2-D2, which I have a lot of R2-D2, I will admit. And it's funny how this blue line around his head is sometimes applied better than others at sometimes. So this one actually looks pretty good. I probably mixed them all up. So here is Chewbacca, and he has the stud shooter blaster. Very cool. There's Chewbacca. Okay, and I think lastly, I think I just have to maybe take a closer look at the Han Solo and Carbonite piece here. Which I got this, I can clip on it here. There we go. There's the sides with all the buttons on the side. Unfortunately, this is the older Han Solo hair piece. I wish they would have done a different one for this. But this is still pretty cool. You can clip on the minifigure by putting their hands on these two pieces on the back here. Okay, so I think those are all the minifigures. And I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope everyone's staying safe out there. I'm going to review the Death Star and the Batmobile, hopefully in the near future here. But hope you comment and subscribe, and thank you very much.